based on.
Let me not waste your time and rest on the existing protocol. My job here is quite simple. I am expected to just say thank you to you all, but I think you also expect me to say more. And I will start by thanking the people that made this happen. In the last 3 years, I have also been privileged and opportunity to work with Enable, and it is wonderful that, let me say, yes, we are saying this, and something we are saying on the outside. They are doing so much, even in terms of building capacity within the LCCI, and I must confess as they have also confirmed, it is yielding very good fruits. And I also want to thank the research department of the LCCI for making the dream happen. I want to thank the president, not only for being here today, but for giving the enabling environment that made this happen. I want to thank the president, members of the ESCO and the council, and I want to thank him particularly also for being present here today. I want to also say thank you to the Deputy President, Alhaji Bello, the Vice President, Mr. Adam Idufuego, the Honorary Treasurer. Thank you for coming. And all the way from Abuja, I want to say thank you to Dr. Modi. We want you to extend our appreciation to the CBN Governor. We appreciate the support and assistance we have received from the CBN even till now. And as Oliver Twist, we will continue to ask for more. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we thank the media, we thank the World Bank. Thank you very much, Richard. I also want to thank the FID who have supported me to make this happen. I thank you very much again for coming. The Lagos State government, the Lagos Chamber has done its advocacy work in such a way that we don't elevate the government, and we received tremendous support from both the state and the federal government. The presence of Mr. Adeliji here today is a manifestation of the kind of support and assistance. We are partners in progress, and we pray that continue to be so. Our appreciation should also be sent to the Honorable Commissioner. Thank her for her support all the time. Gentlemen of the press, I thank you very much. We rely on you very much to publicize this. This is a novel location, and you can see from the color of my shirt and the color of this program, I am endorsing it seriously. So you can see how serious it is with us. I thank everybody. You have contributed, especially the contributors too. You have also enlightened us on things we should do, areas we should look at, and I assure you that the LCCI will do even better. And I'm not sure we're going to have this kind of elaborate presentation again, but when you check our website, at this time we say it's going to come out, I assure you it's going to come out. But before then, let me say this. We need your support. We need your help. It's quite unfortunate that the DG is on vacation at this moment, and I have to sign some of the checks that made this happen. And I saw how much came out to make this happen. I wish I would just be here without knowing how much it cost us. It cost us a lot of money. We need the support of everybody. I don't want to say more than that. We look forward to your support. I want to say thank you for everybody for coming, and I wish you a very safe journey and a prosperous 2013. Thank you very much.
Compatriots, Nigerians all obey to serve our fatherland with love and strength and faith. The labor of our heroes shall never be in vain. To serve without a mind, one nation bound in freedom, peace and unity. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Nigeria will prosper.
LCCITV on YouTube, and today we had the maiden edition of the Business Confidence Index here in Nigeria, and the pace setters, Lagos Chamber of Commerce and Industry, is bringing this to bear. We are privileged to stand with the treasurer for the chamber. Sir, please once again introduce yourself.
Well, I'm Chief Dr. Michael Olawale Cole, MFR.
So we know that LCCI has been in the forefront in setting the pace when it comes to what are you saying to the entire public in order to embrace this particular idea?
Well, I think the commencement of the Business Confidence Index is a major milestone achieved by the chamber this year. And the important thing to know about this is that it is driven by the need of the community, the business sector. It's therefore in the best interest of those who are in business and in fact in governance to take very seriously the issue of their support, and the area of participation at the exercise that will lead to the index figure being given by the chamber. So I want to appeal to the private sector, the public sector, and those who are in governance that this is a major initiative that should be supported.
So thank you very much for your time. Okay.
And the LCCI has been planning this for close to 3-4 years now, and it's quite wonderful that we've been able to achieve it. This is a country where we always complain about statistics, data, and everything, and the LCCI is now going all the way to provide data for everybody, public sector, private sector, businesses, individuals, academia, everywhere. We are providing information, even going beyond providing that information you need for now, providing information you need in the future. So this is helping investors, this is helping government. It tells government where to pay attention. It tells investors where to go. It tells government where it has gone wrong in next quarter, and the expectation of the business community in the next quarter. So we are doing what the Chamber of Commerce.
So before you leave us, today we saw the likes of CBN, the World Bank, and the FID in this event. It tells that it is not a child's play. The partnership is large, and we're looking forward to more. Please, we want to hear what's your position about these partners you have so far.
Well, it's like when you have a very good product, everybody wants to buy of it, and it's something everybody has been looking forward to for so long. And when it came forward, they had no choice but to come. But it's not even a matter of they have no choice, because you did it and you did it right. And they also want to partner with us to make sure that we are able to sustain and make sure it's become even more robust than it is now. So it's wonderful to have them with us.
Thank you very much for your time. That was a quick one. Okay, our viewers, wherever you're watching us on YouTube, this is LCCITV, and we're doing this exclusive for Lagos Chamber of Commerce and Industry.
Okay, I'm Dr. Lekon Bademi. From the Department of Finance, University of Lagos.
So it's a pleasure. So today, Lagos Chamber of Commerce and Industry is setting the pace with this idea of Nigerian Business Confidence Index. And you were here part of the whole process from the beginning to the end of the whole session. What do you think about the initiative?
I think it's a wonderful initiative that will do us good as a nation. And like I said during the presentation, the index that we're having now, being presented by the LCCI, to me, is going to be more reliable than what literature we have been getting from other agencies of government, because, like I said, there's the possibility that their own report will be devoid of any political coloration.
Wow.
And as such, it is more reliable for research, for further research.
Yeah.
by students, and useful also for the business environment, and people who are in business and foreigners who want to invest in our nation. They'll find this report quite useful.
Sir, exactly. You just mentioned something that is key. Going back to your institution of learning now, what will be your recommendations now going into the class? How do we incorporate most of these statistics that we're getting to enhance what students are doing, so that when they come out, they take up positions in the economy and they become good decision makers? What will be your recommendation when you go back?
Like my department now, we are taking our students, final year students, and the postgraduate students through a rigorous course in analysis.
Okay.
And I am persuaded that in collaboration with LCCI, like I told them at the session, that we'll be an opportunity, we'll have the privilege of exchanging ideas that will enhance the quality of our graduates. Because like I intend to send some of my students to do work, some research work with the LCCI, and by and large, by such interactions, their quality will be enhanced, and they'll do better when they get out there.
So I want to thank you very much for your time. It is still LCCITV on YouTube, and we're having this interaction based on the feedback from the event. Do us the honor of introducing yourself.
Kemi Akinde, Meristem Securities Limited.
Okay, today, Lagos Chamber of Commerce and Industry is setting the pace from the private sector level. What do you think about the initiative of the Business Confidence Index in Nigeria?
Yeah, it's a novel idea and it's the first of its kind. It's something being practiced or developed by other developing countries and emerging countries. And I think it's really going to boost confidence in the Nigerian market, and it's going to give a sort of base for which foreign investors, private equity firms, those who have the money, institutional investors, can actually gauge confidence, business confidence in Nigeria, and the size of the mood of investors in Nigeria.
Now on the last note, for the next quarter, what will be your expectation?
It's the beginning of the year, so expectations are always on the high side. People are optimistic, and as I said, Nigerians are the most happy people on earth. So as we speak, based on the index for this particular quarter, it's not so optimistic, but we believe things will improve going forward.
Well, thank you very much for your
Thank you. My name is Bayo Akindainde. I'm team leader, program manager for Enable, enhancing better business advocacy in Nigeria. It's a DFID program.
Well, sir, this is quite awesome, and we heard you when you spoke earlier. So, Lagos Chamber of Commerce and Industry, with this initiative, do you think we're on the right step? If we're on the right path, what should we expect for next quarter?
Okay, it is an achievement on the right path, definitely, 100%. And why? Because here is a confidence index, the first of its type in the country. Nobody else has done this in this country. In other countries, people who produce indices of this type are seen as thought leaders, sort of first movers, powers and shakers. Because why? Because it gives you an understanding of what the mood of business is in a country. And that is vital. For example, as the guy from the CBN said, determining monetary policy, planning ahead, preparing for business plans. It's a vital tool.
So, on a wrap-up, looking at the entire public now and micro businesses around, what will be your recommendations in order to tap into these resources being produced or provided by Lagos Chamber of Commerce and Industry? Recommendations?
First is very simple. Get yourself membership of the Chamber of Commerce and Industry. It's a useful business member organization, the most prominent one in the country. Number two, understand how the index works and use it in planning. That's what it's for. Because it gives you a prediction, for example, of what people are thinking of in tourism, hotels, banks, all these things. So if you're running a business and you intend to be sustainable and competitive, then you need to understand how the index works and use it as a tool for your business.
So your words for Lagos Chamber of Commerce and Industry, your words for them?
Very simple. Our key star partner at Enable is LCCI. We're happy with LCCI. We've worked with you for 3 years and hopefully we'll continue to work with LCCI. Excellent job.
Okay, wherever you are watching us all around the world, it is still LCCITV on YouTube, and we're here for the final part of this exclusive interview for this unique idea from the doorsteps of Lagos Chamber of Commerce and Industry, the people championing the cause for the largest commerce hub in Nigeria and the continent of Africa. It is the maiden edition of Nigeria Business Confidence Index, right here, Commerce House. Here we have the facilitator for this unique presentation we had today, in the person of Dr. Vincent Nwani, in charge of research and advocacy for the chamber. Sir, please, can you join us? Sir, it's a pleasure, and we want to congratulate Lagos Chamber of Commerce and Industry for this noble idea, bringing to bear facts and figures that could drive commerce to the highest point. But let's start from your end. How does it feel having major stakeholders like DFID, the World Bank, and CBN in this unique event?
In fact, I feel very elected. For those who do not trust the power and the efficacy of Lagos Chamber of Commerce and what they can do and their importance rising from the age and the network, today is the answer. Today, the Lagos Chamber of Commerce is very pleased and happy to produce and convey and report the first edition of the Nigerian Business Confidence Index.
Wow, so that was an awesome experience. During your presentation, we saw the reaction of the participants. People were amazed at what they saw, and by interacting with some of your guests, the feedback we got is that this is a noble cause in the right direction. Looking at the entire public now and the global space, what will be your words for them to embrace the facts and figure that will be available on your website in the next couple of hours?
They should be able to embrace it. One, is that they will leverage on the experience and the age of LCC and know that a 125-year-old institution is not a joke. Of course, they face a lot of business cycle up and down over the last 2 centuries. And again, the team that put together this report is also a very thorough team that believe in integrity, working with experts from Adam Smith International, UK, and also building a model from the OECD, Organization of Economies, Cooperation and Development. That is the group of 30 most developed countries in the world. Using their model and building on that model, localizing the model gives it a serious credibility. And of course, our respondents cut across 14 sectors as developed by the Nigerian Bureau of Statistics, NBS, 37 subsectors, and 844 respondents, all top business decision makers, from chairman, CEO, CFO, vice president. The lowest is senior managers.
So that is what we're going to ask you this senior tour now. We know that next quarter is going to be bigger. The research is going to be getting more thorough by day. What should be the expectation of the entire public and the business world in general?
The one of them is timeliness. We will make all effort to make sure that for quarter 2 2013, business confidence index and the presentation or the summary is published in the media in our website on or before 30th of March 2013. And outside that too, we will be canvassing this report among other stakeholders across the media. We are going to be sending our report to regulators, federal government, state government, governors, leaders of business, multinationals, and NGOs, non-governmental organizations, to the World Bank, IMF, African Development Bank, so that the report and the effect of our report will trickle down.
So while we're thanking you for this awesome time out, on the last note, LCCI is presently on the global space, social media, YouTube to be specific, and this is going to be available after now. Why don't you send some message to all your stakeholders to make adequate use of this?
Our stakeholders, LCCI stakeholders, our fans, our followers, who were not able to make it to the event at the Commerce House, Victoria Island, where this event on the launching and presentation of first BCI in Nigeria happened. Please, I use this opportunity to direct you to our online television platform on YouTube. Thanks to our partners, MicroRest, who have been doing a good job to make sure that our live events such as this is uploaded in a timely fashion. We know that in the next 72 hours, the full dose of this presentation will be on our YouTube platform, and we encourage you to take opportunity and look at this and subscribe to this platform.
So thank you very much. You're still on LCCITV, and this is what we're drawing the curtain for this unique experience, the maiden edition of Nigerian Business Confidence Index. My name is Christopher Maris, and I represent MicroRest Nigeria Limited, the official social media partner to Lagos Chamber of Commerce and Industry. I'll see you at the next one. God bless you.